In Colossians 3:17, Paul exhorts us to do everything as unto the Lord and to do it with thanksgiving. Sometimes we find that difficult to do. And just so that we don't misunderstand, he gives us some examples as to how this would work out. He uses primarily the relationships within a family. He talks about wives and husbands and children and servants. That would be laborers for us today. Listen to the word. He says to the wives, as is fitting unto the Lord. He says to the husbands, if we go to the Ephesians passage, as Christ loved the church. Here he says to the children, for this pleases the Lord. And for the laborer, he says, with sincerity of heart, fearing the Lord. And then when he gets to verse 23, he says to us, whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men. Life can be hard and complicated at times, especially when it comes to our families. And the issue here is not whether a person is worthy of being served. God tells us that he will repay the undeserving, and that is not to be a reason why we don't serve them. Why? Because our act of service is really an act of worship to our Lord. And when we consider it that, it's much easier, and God gives us strength to do that. So the next time someone places a demand upon you that you feel is just unfair, remember it's God that you are serving. Ask him, and he will give you strength to serve. And in the end, God says, I will give you a reward of an inheritance. God bless you as you serve others by serving Christ.